Hi everyone, my name is Berchi, Gentle Guide. This is the last and a little different video in the series on how to find your purpose/calling. I want to share a book with you that completely changed my life in all the ways possible, in a good way. It is called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And before you say, oh, I'm not an artist, this video is not for me, please wait because that's not true. This book is for all creative people out there. And if you're alive and breathing, you are creative. We create on so many different planes using different mediums, platforms, and ways of expressing ourselves, whether be it through traditional art, music, the way we cook, the way we dress, the way we decorate, speak, think, write, anything from email to a source code. I don't know. We are all creative. And in case you are still wondering about that, I'm actually even more sure that this book is for you. But in short, if you feel out of touch with your creativity, please do listen further. I would like to share how I actually found this book, or maybe just the opposite, how this book found me. So I first learned about it 10 years ago from a really fabulous Feng Shui lady called Dana, whose website is called The Tao of Dana. I'll put a link down below. At that time, I wasn't really in my best mental place. I changed a career path, started my first business, which failed, and left me feeling like a complete failure. I literally didn't know what to do, and I couldn't ask for help because I felt so ashamed. And if any of you can relate to that or has been in a similar situation, my heart goes out to you and I'm giving you a big warm hug. And please don't give up on yourself and do reach out for help. It is so worth it, I promise. And I wish I had done it myself sooner. I also want to mention that at that time, I wasn't really big on ordering books online, but something about that book told me that I just had to purchase it. Do you ever have that feeling? Well, I hope not too many times because, finances, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So I'm so glad that I did it because this book helped me get in touch with what I love and brought some really amazing synchronicities, opportunities, and people in my life, which I'll share more about very shortly. If you're one of those who loves this book, please do connect with me because everyone I've met so far who have read this book, I found really nice. So don't be shy, do get in touch with me. Okay, what this book is all about. This book goes back to 1992 and it's still getting a lot of attention to this day, which tells me that it brings value. And that is so true for me. It is written as a self-help book, which has 12 chapters for 12 weeks, meaning you would want to read a chapter a week and do the exercises. I won't go into too many details because you can read more about it online or order it. And I'll put a link in the description box down below. However, I would rather share a few exercises that I found really wonderful with you. So the first is actually an assignment called the Artist Dates. A person commits to weekly solo artist dates, meaning you spend some quality time with yourself. And I promise those are so good. And they can be anything from a walk in nature, visiting a museum, or going in your favorite coffee shop just to read a book or something, or browsing fabric in a fabric store, going on a cycling trip, whatever lights up your heart. I will also share a few of many exercises that I've picked from the book. Let's start with the first one, which goes, list 5 things you are not allowed to do. And here is the example, which is hilarious. Kill your boss, scream in church, go outside naked, make a scene, quit your job. I mean, how cool is that? I'm kidding, obviously. Now, do the thing on paper, write it, draw it, paint it, act it out, collage it. Now put some music on and dance it. So how cool this exercise is, isn't it? The second one, new childhood. What might you have been if you'd have perfect nurturing? Write a page of this fantasy childhood. What were you given? Can you reparent yourself in that direction now? I found this really beautiful. It's very gentle and it makes you think like, how can we introduce more play or more colors or just more lightness in our lives? Okay, number 3, wear your favorite item of clothing for no special occasion. Honestly, I do that so rarely because I don't know. I guess I'm just very practical and I like to be cozy. So I don't know. But I still love this assignment. Okay, the last one, number 4. If I were 20 and had money, list 5 adventures. Again, add images of these to your visual image file. So there was an assignment to create a visual image file and either have a collage or maybe do a Pinterest board, whatever works. So yeah, those are just a few of many wonderful exercises in the book. And my favorite tool of all times that I still been using to this day is called Morning Pages. So each morning I write 3 pages of longhand writing of anything that's on my mind. I find this exercise brings me back to myself, really grounds me, and helps me be in touch with my inner wisdom or higher self. So let me know if you do that or if you've ever done it. What were your experiences? I would really love to know. Okay, now I would like to share my experience in case it will inspire you to grab the book and dig into it. The first time that I read the book and did the exercises, I landed a dream client. I also started a hobby that I hadn't touched since I was a kid. I created a garment, which at that time of its creation was actually uncalled for, until half a year later, it turned out that I badly needed it. The universal timing works in mysterious ways, I'm telling you. If sometimes you don't know why you're called to do something, please don't rationalize it and just answer the call. I'm sure it will be worth it. At another time, when I picked up the book again, I wanted to play with ceramics, and lo and behold, I met 2 artists who not only had all the paints and clay, but even kiln so I could burn all my creations. I mean, how cool is that? What I'm saying is, my life was just in a flow, and I experienced so many synchronicities. I was in alignment. It was amazing. And that can happen to you and anyone. When you're in the flow, your life flows. You just need to be in alignment with you, with your needs, your wants, with your heart. And the last example, when I lived in Amsterdam in the Netherlands for a short time, I started the Artist Way meetup, which then transformed into a sisterhood, and really close friendships were formed, which I still treasure to this day. And I've been a meetup organizer for the Artist Way group here in Vancouver, Canada, for a couple of years now. And this book helped me discover my passion for leading and working with groups in all creative and transformative ways. My final words for you. So those are just a couple of examples. I'm leaving it to you to decide if you feel called to pick up this book or not. In any case, bring your creative spark in this world. Treasure your creativity because we need it. You are needed. Your creativity is needed. Thank you. Let me know if you know this book down in the comment section. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing my content. I'm really grateful for you. See you next time. Bye bye.